Well, here we are down at one of our Taranaki beaches, and all these cars are parked here. They're all respectable people, and they're all here for fishing. So the guys are coming back now. They're in the distance there, so hopefully I can interview them. And yeah, so what this council's going to do is trying to ban vehicles from the beaches. I don't agree with it. Once the vehicles are banned, it's very, very hard for them to be brought back. And these fishermen certainly need great places to fish. And there's nothing wrong with people coming down, fishing in their vehicles, where all their stuff is based in their vehicles. Fridges, awnings, there's no awnings on those ones, but yeah, I use my awning on the beach a lot. And there's also a quad there, and if you go down a little bit, I'll see if I can find it. There's also another little car there. They're all four-wheel drives, and they all need to stay. And there's nothing wrong with these cars here. So yeah, it's really important to have your say, and we don't lose the right to come down on our beaches. And here's a young bloke doing what people in Taranaki do. Look at all his gear. This is why these young guys need utes. You know, heaps of gear there. And there's no way he can lug that down the beach. And this bloke's even got an outboard.
Yeah, we were going to go out fishing, but it was a bit too, swell was a bit too big. So we got an inflatable in there, and we were just loaded. And it's about the only beach where we can do it off the beach around here.
Yeah,
just bringing that gear down. And so we just also bring our baits and hooks and everything else down. It's just so simple. We just drive down, come along gently, just park up and use it. And you've got people out there with their quad bikes and another guy with his car. People, it's just so easy. And
it is. So with the council bylaw, they're trying to change it. If you're launching a boat, you're allowed to come down here, but then you've got to take it straight off the beach.
Yep.
But you can't just park it on the sand where you're parking now.
No.
And it's a bit of an issue. It's a bit of an issue, that.
Yeah.
So I don't see a problem, you guys, but they're trying to ban all cars unless they're rescue vehicles or boat launching. So that means if you're fishing, you can't just park down here.
No, you've got to walk. And there's actually quite an elderly couple down there.
Yep.
And, you know, it means access for a whole range of people.
Yeah.
We've got the little baby down here today as well. It's around the corner.
Is this your other half coming up? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And so it's just the access is simple. We just use it. We don't ruin it. We don't do stupid things. We just come down, park and leave.
No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an amendment to the bylaw to say you can come down, but you can't do any more than 30 k's an hour.
Oh, don't.
And that'll stop all the boy races coming down.
Yes.
Because they're the ones that ruin it for people like you and you there. I mean, I love utes because you can put so much gear in them. You imagine lugging all that down there. It's just impractical. So let's hope we can move this motion and it's successful.
I agree. It would be quite nice for local people and just amateur fisher people just to come down and do it much more easily.
Yeah, I'm amazed you guys haven't got any awnings on your vehicles, but they're great for on the beach as well, you know? Yeah. Okay, hey, thanks for that. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to buy. paralyze any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live.
Wasn't that a great little stopover? My mates always laugh because I say that it's all about the journey, not the destination, and it's great stopping and having a look at those beaches and the wonderful places. Yeah, and all the fishermen, you talk to the fishermen, so like I say, it's really important that we do something about this. We don't want to lose access to these beaches. As a matter of fact, we need to gain better access to our beaches in New Plymouth, because the beach access in New Plymouth is damn disgusting. You can't get down to Back Beach, you can't get down to Bell Block, you can't go down to a lot of them. So yeah, I'd love to go down to Waikato as well and fish along there, but yeah, you can't get down there as well. There's beach access, but they don't allow it. So I think we need to seriously look at this and open up the beaches for the fishermen, because it's a huge tourism industry. I think it was Wanganui had a surf casting competition, and they had over 900 people competing. Not all of them were in cars, because there were 2 or 3 for a vehicle, but there would have been at least 400 cars on the beach. No one had any problems. There were no hoons or anything like that, and if there are, well, you need to call them out, because they're going to ruin it for everyone. So yeah, I'll keep on driving, and I'm going to have a great Anzac Day weekend. Just thought I'd do a U-turn and just check out another beach that we can have access down. And we'll go and have a look, see if there's any vehicles down here. Looks like there's heaps of bikes. But only one four-wheel drive at the moment, so that's all right. Now, as you see, when the tide's right, you imagine well, that was interesting. Well, there you go. I broke the simple layman's rule. I thought I was in four-wheel drive, but I wasn't. And that's why I couldn't figure out why I was so boggy and the back wheel sunk in. So, yeah, it did get in deep, but I've got traction boards. So, yeah, that's why when you do come onto the beach, even I know what the story is, you make mistakes and you bring traction boards. Because if I didn't have that and there was no one around, I was actually below the tide line. High tide's just there. And yeah, I could have lost the vehicle. But that's what it's all about, and I'll just go and get my boards. On there. They get buried and they're heavy when they fill up with sand. So yeah, the power of traction boards. that's another reason why I'm going to put the 30 kilometres an hour rule, because when it's soft sand and you have to drive through it, 10, 20 k's, you might not have the speed to get through it. So yeah, I reckon we drive on the beach. The other thing too is it's never a good thing to be the first on the beach, because you're the one experimenting. Usually most people follow the tracks. So if you've got virginal tracks, it's another reason why you can get stuck. But yeah, just another great little beach in a Taranaki area which you can go on. So yeah, let's not lose these places. We're just on the other side of Mokau, which is not our district, but the reality is if this rule comes ahead, then we won't get tourists that want to go on the beach and go fishing and camp up and all that. We won't get tourists any further south than this beach here, because you actually have a look at all the activity on it, and we're trying to ban this, and they don't have any problems on this beach. Let's chuck her in four-wheel drive. Don't want to make the same mistake as last time. You don't want people having to lug all their stuff way down here. And you see the car tracks go way down the beach there. So that's good. So do we really want to ban cars on the beaches? There's no one doing excessive speed. There's no donut areas here. You know, there's the odd one there, but it's only one. It's not a whole lot of guys doing. He's really just turning, that guy, and that was a quad anyway. It wasn't a car. Yeah, you've got guys down there fishing. We'll just go up here a bit. See, when you've got a family and you've got a four-wheel drive and you've got a canopy like they have, you've got everything there. It's safe for the family. It's shade. There's no shade on a beach, so this is the reason why you need to do it. Like I say, there's kids playing there, but you just don't speed past them. There's a guy in a four-wheel drive ute there, and just here there's a quad. Right. Well, I left New Plymouth at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's now 1 o'clock. And I've only got to Mokau. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a long trip. But we, like I say, I know I keep on repeating myself, but the bozos who think that we need to ban cars and not allow people just come down and relax on the beach with their vehicles. Yeah, in the old days, all the cars, and I'll try and get some photos, all the cars did that. There were no car parks, they all drove on the beach. So I'll try and get some old photos as well to show you, and they never have a problem. Now, no one can access the beach. So yeah, let's see if we can save this.